Hey guys, I'm Sam. I've been a PA for 11 years, and here's 10 things I wish I would have known as a new grad PA. Number 1, patient complaints, they're part of the job. As a healthcare provider in medicine, you will encounter patients with all sorts of complaints and criticism. They'll tell you you're too old, or you're too young, or you talk too fast, or you talk too slow. Some days you will literally save a patient's life, and they will still complain that you didn't tell them that they'll spend the next 14 days in a hospital for an acute MI. True story, that happened to me. But it's important to remember these opinions are just that. They're opinions. They're subjective and they don't define your worth as a PA. Remember, patients love to write negative reviews. Those patient surveys, they're often skewed towards negative experiences, so don't take them to heart. Number 2, bonus pays and incentives, they're awfully deceiving. The only guaranteed pay is your salary and your hourly rate. Everything else, that's just maybe money. In my urgent care job, I was promised an enticing bonus pay, up to $50,000. At least that's what the recruiter told me, but the truth was none of the providers, none of them were getting $50,000 in bonus pay. The bonus structure was often unrealistic and unattainable. Most of the providers, well, they might have gotten $10,000 in bonus pay, and some of them got nothing, zero. I realized that those incentive bonuses, they're often designed to benefit the corporations more than the providers. The idea behind these bonus structures are to push us to work harder, to see more patients, and just keep going more and more and more. Also, it potentially compromises our ability to provide quality patient care, which can actually result in this big, massive malpractice lawsuit. So in my opinion, the bonuses are just never worth it. Number 3, malpractice lawsuit is a high likelihood in the PA world. Never practice without malpractice insurance. I think the statistic is roughly 65% of providers will be sued in their lifetime, regardless of whether they're right or wrong. Now, you and I, we both know we live in a world where patients can sue over anything. The thing is, as providers, we can't be afraid of lawsuits. We shouldn't let the fear of a lawsuit dictate our clinical practice. Because if we all practice cover-your-ass medicine, we'll all end up a bunch of tests, a bunch of labs, a bunch of scans, and all the diagnostic procedures, and run a multi-million-dollar workup just to potentially avoid missing a diagnosis. And this is a big no-no because it's costly for both the healthcare system and our patients. This is a great place to stop and remind you to smash that like button, comment below, and hit subscribe for more PA content like this. And please comment below for any tips you want to add to this list for all the new grad PAs watching this video. Number 4, burnout is a real threat to all PAs, and you have to actively work to prevent burnout from happening to you. Most PAs experience burnout at some point in their career, some earlier and more frequent than others. One thing that I realized about burnout is that it often comes in waves. You may experience burnout, take steps to address it, and then find yourself back in the same environment doing the exact same thing with the exact same toxic people that caused the burnout in the first place. It becomes this chronically vicious cycle that repeats itself over and over again, unless you actively work to break the cycle. For me, burnout prevention included paying off $150,000 in 4 years and building a $1 million net worth in my 30s. I know it sounds really, really cringe to say that, and it's a little bit obnoxious. I know, I hear myself say it out loud, but taking a year vacation on the beaches of Thailand, it sure did cure my burnout. And more importantly, it made me love my profession again. Doing these videos, talking to you guys about medicine, it really changed the way I thought about my career, mostly because I was able to take a break and step out of clinical medicine. Number 5, imposter syndrome is real and it's inescapable. It is perfectly normal to feel like you're a fraud and that you know nothing as a new grad PA, but trust me, you know something. Otherwise, the medical board wouldn't give you a license to practice medicine. And I remember so vividly that as a new grad, I often felt the pressure to know everything. But the truth is, it's impossible to know everything, and that's okay. That's perfectly okay. You know what you know what you don't know, and you know when to ask for help. Those were the words of Cindy Lord, my PA program director at Quinnipiac University. And she was a terrifying lady, but also a very smart lady. She taught our class to recognize our own limitations and to seek help and ask for consults when we need it, because this is a sign of strength, not of weakness. Number 6, student loan debt is the biggest blockade to building wealth. I found that it's much easier to build wealth when I didn't have a massive amount of student loan debt hanging over me. When I eliminated my $150,000 in student loan debt in 4 years, I became a millionaire within 6 years. This is mostly because I redirected all of the money that would have gone towards my student loans into my investments, my 401k, my Roth IRA, HSA, and my real estate investments. The only reason why I was able to invest so aggressively was because I learned how to budget early on, and I learned to live below my means. Because when I had that massive amount of debt, I had to figure out my finances right away. I also avoided accumulating more debt. Most people in their 30s, they accumulate a ton of debt. Student loans, mortgages, car loans, and credit card debt. Those things, they all add up. Most PAs, they hold on to their student loan debt for 10 to 20 years. And that's what's keeping them from becoming a millionaire. I firmly believe that my decision to eliminate my debt early on was what really expedited my path towards millionaire status. Wisdom from your patients, it's invaluable. In our lifetime, we won't have the opportunity to make all the mistakes and live to tell about it. But every day, your patients can teach you valuable life lessons, only if you're open to listening to them and absorbing their experiences. Trust me, they have the best stories, especially the elderly patients. They'll make you fall in love with your spouse or your job or humanity all over again. I feel like most of us, we're just too busy. We're always in such a big rush to get to the next patient or to finish our charts, to even slow down and actively listen to our patients. That's by far my favorite part of the job, my patients and those stories. Number 8. Self-care is non-negotiable. When I say self-care, I don't mean a mani-pedi or a deep tissue massage. I'm talking about taking care of your body, eating a healthy diet, sleeping 8 hours a night, meditating regularly, and lifting heavy weights. These activities actually protect your mental health. It took me way too long to figure that out. In medicine, you really have to safeguard your own mental health because nobody is going to do it for you. Here's the thing, if you're a hard worker and you're a people pleaser provider, you will be rewarded with more work, more responsibilities, and even more drama. Nobody wants that. In order to protect your mental health at work, you need to set boundaries. Say no to tasks that are not PA level tasks. You have to delegate all your non-PA level tasks to your support staff, your MAs, your RNs, whoever is there to help you. Remember, you're a leader in medicine, and if you're drowning, everyone around you is also drowning. You can't save them. You have to save yourself first. Remember that. Number 9, and this one is tough. The healthcare system is broken, and as a PA, you won't be able to fix it on your own. At least not in this lifetime. It's frustrating to witness all the flaws and the limitations of the system. For me, I had to come to terms with the fact that I couldn't solve all the problems. So I focused all of my energy on things that I could control, which was my direct impact on my patients' lives and how I can improve the future of the PA profession. It wasn't about trying to fix the system, but trying to fix me and be the change that I want to see in our PA world. Number 10, everything you learn in PA school or today will be obsolete in 5 years. The medical field is constantly evolving, and as a PA, you need to embrace lifelong learning. That means you have to stay up to date with all the new medication and all the changes to the algorithm. For me, I found the best way to stay up to date and to learn and grow as a PA is to attend live conferences. That's right, in person, face to face, where you get to meet real people, real PAs, make real friends, and have real conversations and network the crap out of each other. The people you meet at these conferences will inspire you to step out of your comfort zone and do just a little bit more, because these speakers, they've done it all, they've seen it all. And I've discovered that by attending these conferences, I've gained a lot more job opportunities and I made a lot cooler friends. Friends who are doing really unique and different things that I would have never considered before. It gives me more ideas in terms of how I want to grow within the profession. Trust me, give yourself a break once a year and be around your people, your PA nerds. They need you. They will inspire you and motivate you for the better. Trust me, it is worth the damn money. That is it for me today. Thank you for joining me in this small space on the internet. I hope you found this video really valuable, and please like and comment and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think and if you want more of this type of content. I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!